It's that time again. Time to spray the day away. You get a spray, you get a spray, you get a spray, you get solid fertilizer, and then you get a spray. This is episode 32 of European Farms. What's going on, everyone? Dirty Red here. And, well, we got a lot on the agenda today, but not really, but kind of. A lot of fields to tend to, but we'll see how it all shakes out. We're going to do some spraying as well as some fertilizing, get all that finished up, and get our fields in tip-top shape. So that should be good. We'll throw on, there it is, our big sprayer over there, and we got some solid fertilizer we need to throw down in our last vineyard that we pruned, because we did not get to that, but that's okay. We'll hook this guy up and head on out of here. We got 500 liters of herbicide in here at the moment, so we're gonna use it because we got weeds growing on these fields. So if we're breaking out the sprayer, we may as well just get her done. Give this plenty of space to unfold. Oh my gosh, it does it again. I always forget. Alright, just didn't want to hit those trees over there. Still don't, but we'll see. We'll try our best to get as close as we can. And then stay straight. Alright, we're turned on. We're going. Oh no, we're hitting trees. We're hitting trees. Oh my gosh. Alright, we need to go one more row over. Something like this. That should be okay, I think. Maybe. We're gonna... Oh no, come on. Stay in your lane, Randy! Oh, I feel like the trees are just a little bit unevenly placed. I mean, they're in a straight line, but yeah, we were just tapping a couple there. Trying to keep it straight. I think we're doing alright. But yeah, so we'll get all these weeds sprayed up, and then after we do want to get some fertilizer down as well. But figured let's drain the tank instead of just swapping liquids over. We got to use this at some point anyways. So let's get her done, you know? We'll see how it goes. We got not necessarily some awkward spots, but you know, some large fields to get done. And you can kind of see where the weeds have died there pretty well. It is a bit of an adjustment to see them though, but we're off. So we'll get it all done. And things are looking good. The grapes are starting to grow once again. It should be a good year, you know? Things are coming along. Really making good inroads with our land. Everything's coming together, you know? We're making the right things for our factories. Keeping those nice and stocked up, and they're keeping our wallets padded, getting our loan down. We used to have like $1,600 in interest each month, and now we're down to about $1,000. You know, we had $500,000 worth of a loan taken out to buy this place initially, and we've since repaid that down now at $300,000. So that's awesome, and you know we're making our way down to that zero marker, where you know, then everything we make is just pure profit. We don't have to worry about any loans, anything like that. Obviously, you know, just upkeep and regular bills, but that's stuff we gotta pay for right now anyways. So we got this field to do, and pretty much all the ones that we did plant. Our canola ones are all fine because we've already done some spraying on those before. I believe that's why we got herbicide in here to start off with, but things are looking good. We got one more little strip to do. We should probably be smart and lower our working width just so that we're not overspraying too much, and then we should hit up the rest of our fields. Lots of weeds to get rid of, lots of spraying to do, so you know, we're gonna be in the Fiat, in the sprayer for a good chunk of today. So let's get to it, shall we? Well, that's all of of the herbicide we had, I guess. So that's fine. We'll go fill up with some more. I suppose we should have. I wasn't sure how much 500 liters would get us, but now we know about half a tank. That's about how far it gets us. So we'll go fill up, continue on, and get her done. Alright, that's looking pretty good. We just gotta snag this little corner here where we started off, and then that's pretty much everything as far as getting rid of the weeds. So, there you go. You'll love to see it. Now we can get rid of the herbicide, switch over into our liquid fertilizer, and go from there. Thankfully, because of the planter that we leased, there is a layer of solid fertilizer that got put down with all the seeds, so that's awesome. Simply awesome. I'll take it. And then, yeah, we probably need to get a little bit of fertilizer onto our one vineyard. And then everything else, you know, is going to come down to just, yeah, we got to spray this fertilizer, and then the vineyards pretty much just need to get sprayed at some point as well. And we're good, you know. You know, we could lease that drift stopper again if we wanted to, just to try and cut down on some costs, but I don't know if it's even really going to offset how much we save from the rental fee from that, so I don't know. Stuff to consider. Alright, well, we got our liquid fertilizer on, and well, time to do it again. You know, we pretty much just ran through this with the herbicide. So, round 2. But hey, now we know what we're doing. We're all warmed up, and you would think we could possibly be a little bit more efficient. Maybe? I don't know. I think we did pretty well last time, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The one thing with this, it's kind of tough to tell where you have and have not been. So we're kind of just winging it, doing our best out here. I'm going to avoid this tree, like so. And then we should be able to let her rip. I don't remember which lane we need to be in to avoid the trees. But, I mean, to be fair, we didn't really avoid them last time. I think as long as we can get close, we'll be fine. You know, I don't want to be hitting the trees the entire way down there like last time. And if a tiny little strip doesn't get done, well, it's not the end of the world. You know, we have 98% of it, so I'll take it. But yeah, I mean, sometimes the field work ain't pretty, and it's just a little tedious. But way she goes. You know, we got the herbicide and the weeds dealt with, and now we need to get our fields just flourishing with a lot of, you know, fertilizer and food for the plants. Alright, things are coming along nicely. We've gotten almost all of our fields done. I did remember we have to do our canola fields as well. Those got planted last year, and they had a single layer of fertilizer on them, but was waiting until we were breaking out the sprayer to get those ones done, so that's what we're doing. But of course that means we're going through a fair bit of fertilizer as well, so that's not a worry. We're getting pretty much everything done except for our vineyards today. We have 1.5 fields left to roll up with this fertilizer, and it shouldn't take too long. This one, I think, is probably the width of our fertilizer, kind of the same as those other sunflower fields we were doing. So this should be just a single one pass, hopefully. Maybe maybe a second, but I think we'll be fine. And then we'll finish up the field to our right at the moment. My character's left. Man, not quite wide enough. So, it is what it is. We'll have to do a couple passes, but that's fine. And unfortunately, just because of the trees there, we're not going to be able to kind of shorten the width and save any, because we'll just end up hitting the trees. So, that's fine. I suppose we could do it just a little bit, but we won't be able to, you know, make it like nice and satisfyingly even, but all good. This tractor's putting in work and definitely earning its worth, and things are looking good. These fields are not always the smoothest, you know, they're pretty bumpy, kind of rolling hills, but it's all good. We're getting them done. Ooh, what is that planted? Are those potatoes? I don't know. They look cool though. I like those rows. So we'll rock up down here, get this finished, and then just the other field, and then we're all done our spraying. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's taken up a good chunk of the day. I kind of forgot about spraying fertilizer, or herbicide rather. I didn't anticipate that in the game plan today, so we kind of just spent all day on the sprayer, which not the end of the world. It's got to get done sometime, so good times any. But yeah, it's definitely, you know, this sprayer used to seem overkill. Now it seems appropriate, you know what I mean? So there you go. Why are these ones more green than the other ones? I don't know. Whoa, did they just grow more while we were spraying? I don't know, because now they're all real green. Either way, looking good. Canola should be a good harvest. We got a new harvester that we did test out. We know it's spangin'. I don't remember where we left off. Down here we did kind of the first little headland strip. We started to roll down here, and then I want to say by like this pole we ran out. So we'll pick off here, pick up where we left off here, and continue on. Alright, I think that should, you know, I don't know where we'll have for daylight when we're done this, but I mean, really probably just have to finish the outside and then a strip down the middle, and then we're laughing. So let's get her done. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'll take it. All of our fields are now sprayed. Lovely. And we're coming up to just like 5 o'clock in the day. So that took up a good chunk of the day, no doubt. But there is still a little bit of time, thankfully. Now that it is spring and the days are getting longer, we can probably bust out the gator and get just the first application of fertilizer done on the last vineyard that needs it. Not all of them. They don't. We've done majority of them as we were pruning, but the last one we pruned, we didn't get to it. We started liming and dealing with our other fields shortly after that. So we'll just get that done and see where we're at for daylight. But I think that might be it after that. Things are looking pretty good. You know, weeds are gone now. 2 applications of fertilizer on every field we have except for our vineyards now. So it's pretty much just a waiting game with those, which is wonderful. The vineyards, we will need to spray and maybe mulch, but that's about it there, because those are looking wonderful. So you know, things are coming along. We put so much work into those vineyards, getting that soil just in a good spot year after year, cultivating it, that it finally is not needing it after every single harvest, which is just a lifesaver. So drop that off there. Pull this guy into a spot over here. Wonderful. And our gator is right here. We'll swap out our lime for some more fertilizer in our little big bag area, which is super handy. It looks like we almost used up the rest of that lime in there anyways, which is great. You'll love to see it. And we'll get rolling with our last little bit of fertilizing for the day. Alright, not quite a full hopper, but pretty darn close. And I think it should do us just fine, considering this thing sprays underneath all the vines, which is absolutely wonderful, so it can reach multiple rows. And, well, you'll love to see it, really. Definitely is a time saver. You know, we can skip, like, we can do like 4 rows at a time or so, which really helps. And, yeah, makes things quicker, faster. And we're rolling. And then, yeah, like I said, just need to get maybe the drift stopper. We could use what we have, but I don't know, it's nice to try out different things every once in a while. So we're going to run into that post, and I want to say we should be fine. So like 2 on either side. So that means we can skip 4 rows from the current one we're in. So, you know, let's see. Came out 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to turn down this one, because we can hit 2 on either side of us, I think. Oh, so we left 2 from what we did, and then 2 for what we're doing now. And then we continue on that trend, you know, where we're doing these 2. So then we leave 2 more after that. And, you know, it's a good time. So let's get her done. Hopefully we're not missing any rows. I should maybe, you know, double check now before I have to do all my work again, because I've already lost which row we were doing. Oh my god. Alright, well, yeah, it turns out 4 rows is too many. So, you know, we can confidently do, like, you know, 3 of these. You know, we're hitting the one we're in, and 1 on either side of us. So that's fine. We will have to go clean up our little mess that, you know, of course, we're trying to go and just really overkill it as we do, but that's fine. So something like that, you can kind of see where we just came out because of the tire marks. So we're gonna keep going. Either way, this is a lot quicker than some of the other methods we've tried out in the past. Oh my gosh, keep it in the line, Trendy. Alright, wonderful. So we'll get it done, bumps and all, and see where we're at for the day. But the sun is definitely starting to go down. Come on, Gator. What are you doing, man? These thick tires do not help the case. We could put on something else, but, I mean, the John Deere foot tires feel right on the Gator. Just, I don't know. Oh, alright, let's get her done. Come on, you're man rambling. Alright, well, there we go. This is our last one to go down from when we were really just trying to stretch how many lanes we could get done. So, yeah, all of our vineyards now have a single application of fertilizer. All of our fields have 2 applications. So at some point, we'll need to bust out a sprayer for these guys and get them all done. But other than that, you know, we're in a great spot. You know, we have a couple warehouses filling up with goods, oils, grape products, grape juice, raisins, so that's all good there. But it's, you know, going to be just a game of managing. When those fill up, we probably should sell them. They might not always be at a peak price, but we don't really have anywhere else we can keep stuff like that right now. I guess we could just have it stored outside, but you know, we don't really have a warehouse for that kind of thing just yet. But I don't know, maybe that's something we could look into. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be anything too crazy large, but just somewhere we can keep a few things until we're ready to sell them. Alright, we're going to give the dog some food, and you know what? We pretty much just did a bunch of fertilizing today, and, you know, I think I want to get those vineyards done as well, just so that we're all caught up, but we don't have enough time left today, so we're going to go ahead, go to sleep, and, you know, I am pretty tired. Oh my gosh, sorry, big yawn! To be honest with you, I'm pretty tired, so, yeah, we're going to go in, we're going to get some rest, and then, you know, we'll I don't know. I think we'll lease that drift stopper. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. And we'll see how it goes. We'll get it done tomorrow. So let's do it. Where's the dog at? For real, though. Ah! Literally right after I said that, he's like, dude, I'm chilling in the planter. What's up, buddy? Sleepy Randy. And we're back. It's another day in May. And, yeah, we're going to get some spraying done here. But I think we're going to lease something just first. Nothing too wild in the sale. This is a small grape trailer, but I don't think we really need the small one. We probably need a big one, if anything, so that's okay. What do we have for sprayers here? Let's give a little take. This guy was something we were looking at, and well, I think that's just what we're going to do. $3,200. Let's do it. And yeah, we can go pick that up from the shoppy. So that is what we're going to do. Hop in the Landini here, but I think before we head off, we're going to top up with some diesel. Because we're getting pretty low. We've used this guy lots. There we go, nice and quick. Don't want to run out of diesel while we're out there. And we can head off to the shop, go pick up that little drift stopper. And, I mean, maybe we just buy some fertilizer at the store. That way we can hop right into some fields on our way back, and then if we run out, we can always come back to the farmyard for some more. Alright, there she is. Wonderful. I want to crash into it. And, yeah, I guess we'll see how many liters this guy takes, and then we'll buy them. Just one tank should do. It holds 2,000 liters, and, well, so does this guy. So, that should be awesome. We'll probably be a little heavy going back, but that's alright. We'll throw on the blinkies. Once we're full, there we go. We'll head back and we'll get to it. We'll see how far 2,000 liters gets us. And of course, we can always top up back at the farm if and when we do run out. Canola fields looking wonderful. Get this unfolded. There we go. Alright, we're doing 2 at a time, and you know what? We might not even run out, just because this is, you know, a drift stopper. It does catch the overflow that it's not using and redistribute it. So, that being said, you know, this 2,000 liters, we'll see how far it gets us. If it gets us the whole thing, amazing. But we'll see how many liters we have left over, if any, after we're done here. So, we gotta go down every other lane. This guy is quite the unit to turn around. Let's see. I think we want to go down this one. Is that right? Yeah, that would leave 2 more there. So, oh boy. This little hill makes things just the slightest bit difficult pulling into these lanes sometimes, but that's okay. We'll try our best. I guess we'll go and, I don't know. I don't really want to skip too many lanes because we'll kind of lose track, I feel like. But we'll do our best to get it all done. I mean, the sun is shining. It's a good day out here. So, there we go. Much easier to do on flat land. And now we're heading down dish one. Oh my gosh. Well, alright, this might be even more of a pain than our other one. I don't know. Maybe we'll get used to it, hopefully. But we'll get it all done, nonetheless. And, well, we'll figure it out at some point. So, there you go. Let's do it, crew. Alright, we're getting places. Things are getting done. It's looking good. So we'll just continue on that trend. I guess we just have the 2 more vineyards to get done. And we're looking good. Yeah, it will be nice to just have pretty much everything we need to get done, be done. So I'm looking forward to that. And then it's pretty much just, you know, hanging out, making sure, you know, we can sell some products if the time is right. And waiting for harvest, which is awesome. We are on the right track. You know, once you kind of get things going and condensed, if you are running, you know, like Pacific businesses, you know, you plant in your planting windows, you know, you get all your work done, and, you know, then you have your harvest, and then it's just making sure your fields are ready to go for the year after. That way you can plant again in that window. So that's, you know, pretty much the game plan. Oh, come on. You know, why did I think that would work again? I didn't really adjust the angle at all. Right. Yeah, this is not the easiest thing to use around here. I almost, you know, don't mind the other sprayer we had as much as it is kind of inconvenient. This one, it's very long, which is really the biggest issue with it. Makes it kind of hard to turn around and just get the right angle without scraping along one of the vines coming in. So, you know, we don't necessarily have to buy it, obviously. We do have something else that works for now. But if we were to get this thing, I feel like I'd probably want to knock another row off the end of these vineyards just to really give us more space to like peel out like that and turn around. Like we can just make it work on some of these corners. But, you know, you usually end up scraping a little bit, and you definitely have to, like, banana turn and really try to get a wide angle on that. So, is what it is. We're getting it done at a good pace. So we got, you know, we're maybe halfway done this guy, a couple more rows to go, and then, you know, we're laughing all the way to harvest season. So we'll have to 3-point turnaround on these ones, which is unfortunate. Especially because you gotta swing wide if you want to get in the lane, so it's probably going to be more of a 5-point turn or something. I don't know. Yeah, see, we're not going to make that. Not even close. Not even close, lad. It's just kind of awkward sometimes, I'm not going to lie. Yes, my trees do not make things any easier, for sure, but, you know, necessary. Are they? I don't think you're using that word properly. Yes, they're necessary, alright? They're needed. Alright, just coming down our last one now. That's pretty good. You know, we got them all done. But I can't help but think I missed a row in, like, literally every single one. I don't think I did, but the fact that I'm going down the last one each time, and I know I'm overlapping on that one, you know, means that I think I skipped one, because I'm pretty sure we had an even amount of lanes when we were pruning on pretty much all of those fields. So I don't know, but either way, we got it all done, and now that feels good. So what happened here? Did we, maybe we just didn't plant crop there, because we definitely didn't run it over. I don't know. Either way, we'll drop this guy off just, oh boy, right here. The shop can come pick that up. We're gonna park the Landini here, and well, we're gonna enjoy a little bit of the springtime. We've gotten so much done, and well, you'll love to see it. You do. So that guy, you can stay in there for a while. Our other tractors are looking good. Probably could use a little bit of repairing soon, but otherwise, things are coming along just fine. So hey, if you're sticking with me, thank you so much for joining me, and well, we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.